I'm not playing my music. Why am I not doing that? I was about to say, why am I not hearing it? I wish I could play music on my streams with no fear of copyright, but I used to do it because I didn't care, but I can't risk it now. My girlfriend wants to play the Ratchet and Clank. Hey Psycho, hi Frenzy, what's up? Why am I drawing? Because I feel like it? Okay, that looks good enough, I guess. Ah, I'm screwing up the lines. Oh no. Psycho Shy is getting destroyed in Left 4 Dead. I just finished a pretty intense Resident Evil 4 session. I saw you were playing it. What were you, doing? Like, why were you... What exactly were you doing in Resident Evil 4? I will admit, I want to wear this hoodie, but I'm starting to get kind of hot in it. It's not quite cold enough yet to wear this in my house without getting too hot. Unfortunately, I can't move my fan over here. It's all the way over there. You ran out of ammo too? Oh, rip. That's a rip for Psycho Shy. Amen. Yeah. Song After Dark really goes with our characters. Playing the Mercenaries mode, trying to get the highest rank on all characters. It's considered the hardest challenge in Resident Evil 4. Oh, gotcha. I wish you luck then, good sir. These lines are hard to see when I zoom in. God, I can't wait till I can use my tablet. I hate advertisements about voting. I don't... Get out of here. Can I seriously not even skip it? Dude. I refuse to give in to YouTube. I am not getting YouTube Red. My mom has given into it, but I will not. Because I am stubborn and I'm not going to let them win. Wonder why it gone up. Well, as whenever games will often increase in difficulty as it goes on. It's perfectly natural for a game to get harder. Hence why I usually like Pokemon, because it usually doesn't do that. Well, okay, that's not true. Pokemon obviously gets harder because it's an RPG, but... I've gotten really good at keeping my mouse steady when I do this. My neck hurts. I was doing nothing but listening to music, reading fanfics, and trying to figure out my own fanfic idea. I think I have a good idea on where I want to go with it without going too dark. Frenzy, I think you just described, like, my entire high school life right there. I played Left 4 Dead with a somewhat large YouTuber once on his stream. It was fun. That sounds like fun. What character are you making? These are OCs of mine and my girlfriend. And I'm drawing us if we were, like, Alicorn princesses. Like, her character is already an Alicorn princess, but I'm kind of, like, brainstorming what she would look like, if, like, actually in the role. And then my character is usually just a unicorn, but this is me, like, brainstorming that if she became an alicorn and ascended into a princess, this is what she would look like. Because basically, we're not just, like, it's not just, like, a sun and moon scenario, it's actually just a light and dark scenario, because that's how we see each other. We see each other as basically representations of light and dark. So she's the light and I'm the dark. Hi, Raven. I got the same thing Volty got and raged the same way. You pulled a me. Oh god. Yeah, I can relate. I can relate. I do also want to state for the record, I did not draw this. This is a base. Just so, like, nobody gets mad at me. Whenever I'm, like, really bored sometimes, I like to just find a base and draw over it. I spent the whole day rescuing people in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so I was like, I want to draw now. As I wait every day for the rest of my streaming materials to come to my house. It was really cool getting my t-shirts and one of my hoodies. Which I love this hoodie so much. I can thank my girlfriend for that. Alex, I can't really understand what you're asking me half the time. You know, people are making Sticksonas, aka a Persona by Henry Stickmin Universe. I totally, like, was tempted to try that. I was legit tempted to, like, draw myself as a Stickmin. Because I thought that was funny. Or even, oh my god, I just realized, what would Voltara look like as a Stickmin? Not like a human Stickmin, but like Dragon Stickmin. I kind of want to brainstorm that now. Hey, Panda! I'm thinking about watching some Nicktoons to refresh my memory on the characters. I would. I actually did that when I first started writing them. Especially, like, if you want to write some Jimmy Neutron characters. Rewatching the show is a good idea, because their characters are surprisingly complex. Do you think Fluttershy would keep Cartoon Cat as a pet? I don't know anything about Cartoon Cat, so I probably wouldn't. I don't do this on purpose. You do this to yourself, woman. It's like whenever I start ranting about something and Cybers decides to throw money at me. It's like... To give you an idea, Psycho, Raven, who aka Haxorus Rose, is my one of my 2 real life friends, and she draws a lot, and we have this like running joke where she wants to, like, you know how like pandas like I want to make everything. Haxorus is the same way, but with artwork. So it's like every time I start bringing something up, she always gets ideas, and she blames me. So yeah, right now she's blaming me. I mean, if I was to imagine Voltara as a stickman, I assume she would probably look something like the example that I've found on DeviantArt where somebody drew like them as the Dragon AU. Which I really want them to do more with that, please. I want to see that, like, seriously. Do something with that, whoever drew that. Like, I'd kill for that to be, like, a comic or something. The life is one big game. You joke, you laugh, you take no blame. I'm telling you, there's just no way that we're the same. Got to look past what you see. Try not to judge so easily. Believe it or not, you're a lot like me. Believe it or not, you're a lot like me. Sasini Sawa means we're the same. Hear what you're saying, but you need to explain. At the end of the day, it's like water and rain. Sasini Sawa, we are the same. Yeah, I laugh, maybe you purr, but take a look under the fur. And our heart is what matters for sure. No, we're hot or cold, just like every creature, big and small. Circle of life should be what's guarding us all. The shiny Mega Gyarados incident. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when she sent me that screenshot, I just went like that. Like, I was like, how did you even get yourself in that situation? Like really? And I apologize for that horrible singing. I'm, for some reason, not very good at singing Sasini Sawa. Sasini Sawa, we are the same. Eye to eye, I can't imagine why. It's very easy if you try. To me, they're brand new thoughts, not to judge hyenas by their spots. Sasini Sawa means we're the same. About the past when there's nothing to gain. At the end of the day, it's like water and rain. Sasini Sawa, we are the same. Sasini Sawa, we are the same. If I could draw comics, I would draw a comic of that incident. And then have your Trico, like pull out a walkie-talkie or a cell phone and basically, and then call, like, my rescue team, and my Umbreon just picks it up and is like... True! That's sad, but true. Well, I did bring up the other day that I was, like, randomly craving a Baconator from Burger King, when I don't even like Burger King that much, but oh my god, yeah. If you mention that you crave McDonald's on stream now, Cyber might just break through your wall to deliver you a Big Mac. I would not put it past her. I would not, like, at all. It's like, I swear to god, I don't mean to, like, keep bringing that stuff up to encourage Cyber. Like, I seriously just forget that I can't say anything in front of her. Oh, God. Especially after what happened last night. She keeps, like, freaking... She just keeps breaking records, too. Like, that's the crazy thing about it. Umbreon picks up the walkie-talkie. The next panel is Mudkip sweating nervously with a shiny Mega Gyarados peeking over the wall charging a Hyper Beam. Oh my god, that would look hilarious! Oh my god, I really hope... Okay, if we ever find somebody who is willing to take commissions for comics, we need to commission that. That needs to be a thing. That needs to be a freaking thing. Oh my god, I need that to be a thing. I don't know, I don't care how it happens, but that comic idea needs to be a reality. Because that would be freaking hilarious. Oh my god, that would be like the best thing ever. Oh my god, I love that idea so much. It's like, it's like sweat dropping and then like the next panel is, my character just going, bruh. And then like the next panel can be my Umbreon barging in and shadow balling it to death. Like nuking it with Shadow Ball. Because for reference, my Umbreon's moveset in my game is Dark Pulse, Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. Which is like the best Umbreon moveset ever. You just had McDonald's today. I was actually craving it earlier. This is gonna be your streams from now on. Hey, this game on Steam looks kind of fun, Cyber. Write that down, write that down! Totally true. I actually had Burger King earlier today, what a coincidence. I just had Five Guys delivered! Oh man, I'm jealous. Five Guys is like my favorite fast food place. I just can't have it that often because it's expensive. Thank God Cyber's not here, or else Cyber probably would have taken that as encouragement. I love how everyone had fast food today. It's actually funny because yesterday, my parents actually did get fast food, but then they didn't tell me for like hours, so I happened to leave my bedroom and noticed that they got Papa John's. But of course, no one told me, so by the time I went out there was quite a few wings left, granted, and I have some of them actually on a plate in front of me right now. But there wasn't much of the pizza left. I was a little mad. Because they know how much I would die for Papa John's pizza and wings. Yeah, I eat fast food way too much. I just have to give my husband adult beverages till he gets hungry and orders me food. It's a flawless system. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh no, yeah, Five Guys is a fast food place. I don't know if they have it, like, outside the US or not, but it's, oh my god, the food there is so good. Like, seriously, they beat, like, McDonald's and Burger King and all that. Like, they have the best burgers, hands down. Their fries are also, like, to die for. Great, I want Five Guys now. Thanks, guys! I literally have to block out how good their food is in order for me to not spend money on it. I did also, I forget how many of you were here yesterday, but Cyber frickin' gave me another $200, telling me to go to get that, Has-Been Hotel stuff that I was basically, like, having a mental breakdown about all day yesterday, because that stuff is selling out fast, and they have confirmed that those designs are not going to return. So that merch is going to be one time, especially the enamel pins. They actually straight up said that they're never selling those designs for the enamel pins again. So once they're sold out, they're gone forever. And so I was like massively internal screaming, and then Cyber basically gave me the money and said straight up in the message, go get some of that stuff. Cyber even said that like they already had gotten some for themselves, so they were like, oh, you get some too. And today, They also mentioned that there would probably be enough to get some of the stuff off of T-Turtle that I was also thinking about because their entire website is like half off right now. I didn't get it last night, but I thought about it like all day today, and I did decide to go on the website and get a few. I didn't get like all the shirts that I wanted because I didn't want to spend like a ton of money, but I think I got like what did I get? I know I got a hat. Like they have a hat that's blue with cat ears. And I don't, that's just one of those things where I was just like, I want this for no reason other than it's adorable. Plus, I think I'd look pretty cute with cat ears. So I got that, and then I know I at least got 2 t-shirts. I forget which ones, though. I didn't get the Elemental Kitsune, unfortunately, even though I totally thought about it, because the only size they had left was a men's small, I think, or something like that. Like, they didn't have a woman's size left, so I didn't go for that. It's not my fault. They're the ones talking about, like, Five Guys and shit. Also, hi, Reagan. You probably shouldn't be doing that on Mom's account, just saying. Yeah, that's my little sister. I regret letting her... I regret having the fact that my mom let her have a Facebook. Ugh. I don't know why she's on there. I'm hoping my mom is aware that she's doing that. She said it was okay, but I can't say anything though, so yeah. Well then why are you saying things? You're contradicting yourself, Reagan! Wants to bet she's gonna ram into my bedroom in a second now and yell at me. Ugh. I drink way too much Mountain Dew. And here she comes. 3, 2, 1. Okay, maybe, I don't know what she's doing. Why is she running around the house like... Ah, Jesus fuck! What the hell? Seriously? Are you kidding me right now? I'll be right back. Reagan Iris, what the hell was that about? She literally bashed down my door, scaring the shit out of me on stream. I don't know, but I think she knows she's in trouble. I think she just ran upstairs and shut the door. Jesus, she literally scared the shit out of me. Like, I knew she was gonna come in the room, but I didn't think she was gonna bash down my door as loud as possible. Oh, nobody asked to clean up the adorable cat. Don't listen to him, he's a lying liar. I didn't say he wasn't lying. I said it. No, he's just bored. I know he is. No, he's out. Apparently, you get in the bed. I heard the bed. What was that? You fight with that. Well, he should be able to. Yeah, you don't do good videos. You're a good boy. I can trust this cat. Yes, I can. I can trust this cat better than I can trust her. I love my cat. Well, he's old and we got rid of the stretching coach, so... Yeah. That's something to keep in mind. We wouldn't be stretching the stairs if we had a stretching coach. Didn't you, like, say like 3 months ago we were intending on... Yes, I did say me to, but then I... He also marked jump scared by family on the bingo card. Someone make those bingo cards. Oh my god. You totally called it. I got jump scared by noise. I'm surprised you guys weren't jump scared by me shouting Jesus. Well, that can go on a compilation, I guess, if I ever make one. I need to rewind my music because I didn't get the chance to pause my music before she did that. Oh my god. I'm still mad at her though. She's gonna get an earful when she comes downstairs because after she did that, she ran upstairs and closed her door. So I think she knew she was in deep shit. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a talking to later because I've told her not to do that because it's funny in retrospect, but trust me, at the time, it is really not funny because I am very easily startled by loud noises. I talked about this on stream last night. I am very easily startled by loud noises, and when that happens, it literally feels like I have a heart attack. So I really tell people not to do that to me because I can't, like, it upsets me greatly. So yeah, that was not okay. And I've told her many times that not only can she not do that, but she also cannot bash my door open or slam it because it knocks stuff on off the shelf behind me. How do you do FNAF? I don't. I like FNAF in general, but I don't play it. You think I can handle that shit? I'm a huge fucking chicken. Family making noise down on the bingo card. Can also mark jump scared by family. Someone make those bingo cards. My mom actually offered to make those, by the way. I told her that you guys came up with that, and she thought it was funny. And she said that she should make them, and I'm like, oh god, please don't. Don't encourage them. Oh, jeez. Oh god, my heart is still beating like way too fast after that. Christ. Like, excuse me while I try to remember how to oxygen. Hate when she does that shit. I'll bet that looked hilarious. Like, I'm trying to imagine, I'm gonna go back in my stream later when I, finish and, like, watch that part, because I'll bet that looked hilarious. Like, I'm sure that looked amazing, me going, like, Jesus. And, like, shouting it with true sincerity. Oh my god. Like I said, I'll bet that looked fucking hilarious. Oh god. That's gonna be on the internet, too. I just wish she had chosen a time to, like, a different time to do that. God. My sister enjoys torturing me. Probably shouldn't encourage your sister, though, yeah. Slamming the door is a bit of a no-no, kind of overstepping the boundaries there. I was gonna make them, but oh well. Should let her know that you want to make them. Would there ever be a good time to jump scare you? Halloween, maybe? Honestly, though, not really. Because I honestly never like being jump scared, but it's like, if she was going to do it, I would prefer she would do it when I'm not on stream and not gonna embarrass myself.
Short version, your sister slammed on your door and acted weird is because it was one of those things where she thought it was going to be funny and she didn't expect your reaction, and now she feels really dumb and doesn't know how to apologize, so she's drawing you a picture.
Tell her to come in here.
Reagan, your sister wants you.
Come here, Reagan. Come here, honey. It's okay. I've told you before that I'm very easily startled, and it doesn't feel good when someone startles me. It's okay. You don't need to be upset about it. It's fine. I'm not mad. Just next time, for the love of God, please don't do that. I love you, baby. It's okay. You're a good girl. I love you, Reagan. I had a minute to calm down. That's why I wasn't gonna yell at her. Because you're streaming. I just thought nobody was gonna do it, so I might as well. I don't... What? I don't even, like... Why? I love how this just became a thing. I'm probably not even really gonna remember to mark them. That's how siblings work. Normally you want to cut each other's heads off and kill each other, but then but you can still love each other. I swear though, my sister is a pain in the ass sometimes. Ugh. Okay. Because that startled me so bad, I'm like now really out of it. Oh man. Strong emotional responses tire me out. I keep accidentally clicking on that instead. No, I have to go to bed. No! Panda! Oh god. It's so hard because if I want you to see the stream, I have to stream during the day, but if I want Cyber to see it, I have to do it at night. It's like It's like time zones, man. Kind of stopped being like that when we all entered our teen years. That usually does happen. That's not too unusual. But I'm gonna try my best to have that not happen because I love my siblings and I would be heartbroken if we just stopped loving each other at some point. With Reagan, I don't know if that will happen. It's possible, I guess, but with my younger brother, nah. Aiden's a sweetheart. I'm always gonna have a good relationship with Aiden. Aiden's almost exactly like me. He's very, like, sympathetic and empathetic with other people, and... I mean, he has autism like I do, so... Honestly, he's, like, so much like me, it's kind of scary. Cause like me as well, he's a lot, like, mature-minded for his age. Although, unlike me, he's not obsessed with Pokemon, he's obsessed with, like, stuff about warfare. Like, he likes to talk about World War II a lot and stuff. And I had to explain to him as a kid that that's subject matter that's not exactly something to make light of. And he knows that now, but... Yeah, he's a little kid. I mean, they don't know that shit. God, I can't wait till I can no longer have to draw like this. Been for you to my heart, to me. Leave me alone, please don't hurt me. My entire mentality as a child. I can rewatch it later. Oh no, we're losing everybody. Well, yeah. Sibling relationships are complicated. It's really up to each individual person, like, how much they care about their siblings. Like I said, sibling relationships are complicated. Why the hell am I tired? I got up at like 12 in the afternoon today. It's only 9:30. I guess I'm much more tired lately. I'm still here. F, it's 9:30. Dad calling me off. Alright. Night, dude. Yeah, you're still here, Raven. Your sister probably won't jump scare you again, so I guess remove that from the bingo card. Oh man, well that would probably still fall into the category of family making noise. Live in fear to not haunt me. Leave me alone, please don't hurt me. Honestly, I've been tempted to like draw Henry Stickmin fan art. It's just I'm not really sure how to like where to start. I mean, I know they're obviously just stick figures, so I mean, hell, if I can draw dragons, I can sure as hell draw a stick figure, but I don't know, I've thought about it. I kind of like the idea of like a picture where it's Henry, Charles, Ellie, and then like either me or Voltara just kind of like stand like above them, like flying and just like looking happy, or maybe even Sly like being like, yeah, I'm with him. I don't know. Like I said, I've thought about it. Another thing I can plan for once I can use my drawing tablet. I will repeat that I want that to. Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait for the thing to get here in general, because I'm so excited to be able to actually use my PC for things like that. Hell, I'm excited to play Spyro Reignited with mods. Because oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that. I'm honestly excited to play any Steam games with mods, because I'm sure there's like a bunch. Oh my gosh, especially Skyrim. Having access to mods on PC for Skyrim will be like a freaking godsend. It'll also be nice because then I'll be able to play Skyrim with mods in my own space in my own bedroom instead of having to do it out in the living room, which I almost never have access to anymore because someone in the family is always using it. Because, I mean, I have access to Skyrim in my room because I have it for Switch, but the Switch version doesn't have access to mods, so, like, oh my god. So excited for that. How do you feel at drawing stick figures? Well, let me tell you, because of course I found a way as a kid. I always drew stick figures wrong. It took me till I was like, I think almost 14 years old to realize I was drawing stick figures wrong the whole time. And I will demonstrate. When I was a kid, I drew stick figures like this. That's how I drew them. And how you are supposed to draw them, I found out, is like this. That's how you're supposed to draw them. And throughout my entire childhood, I drew the legs always, like, up here. And it also took me until I was much older to realize what that probably looked like to my teachers. What have I joined into? Don't ask. But yeah, it's like, I realized later what that must have looked like to my teachers, and it reminded me of a memory where I drew it like this. I always drew them like this, and then, like, I remember my teacher asking me why the legs, what's this? And I was like, it's a stick figure. And they were like, why are the legs up here? And I said, because that's where they're supposed to go, and I think the teacher just left it at that, but yeah, that's how I used to draw them. Because, of course, I found a way to mess up drawing a frickin' stick figure. How did you draw the female stick figures? Like this. I drew them like that. I think I eventually, like, added more hair, like this. But yeah, that's how I drew female stick figures. Get all these out of here. But yeah, only I could draw stick figures wrong. I'm listening to you on Reverb. Probably could... Actually, shoot, is there like a... Okay, good, it's not on my end. I thought, like, my audio was screwed up or something. I wanna make it right. The monitor has left the Kentucky Amazon facility, so progress has happened. Oh, thank God! Alright, so there's progress at least. Unfortunately, I did check my email again throughout the day, and there was no update on the graphics card. But since we got the most expensive shipping, it should be here in probably in the next week or so. I hope. And before anyone asks, no, Mario 3D All-Stars has still not come yet. Because, fuck me, am I right? It was my audio extension was playing on Reverb and forgot to switch to a new tab. Oh, okay. Let's hope the graphics card gets shipped Monday. What day is it? Oh, it's Saturday. I legit didn't even know what day it was. Yeah, let's hope so. Volgorn got me a new computer monitor, Frederick. Which I wish I was kidding. Among other things. Like I said, Volgorn, you wanna field that one? Prevent me from letting go. Did you make it out? Please tell me how. Twisting, turning, I am searching high and low. Me from letting go. Did you make it out? Please tell me how. It's a confusing maze, wall to wall. The paranoia keeps you sane. All the demons I have hid away. I can't help you, I'm off and on again. My core, this is not the end. To oblivion. Twisting, turning, I am searching high and low. So I've been recently getting into this goth girl artist named Anna Blue. I love her so alone song. Oh, well, at least the new screen works with your current PC. The new card doesn't work with your current screen, so better the monitor come first. I'm assuming you researched that, to be sure. That would suck. That would really suck and totally be, like, an example of my life in a nutshell if the card came first and then and then we found out that the monitor couldn't use it. It's like, that's a rip. Short story is she's getting a slight PC upgrade. Oh, a slight one, you say. That's an understatement. Anyone not, like, super in the loop is gonna be so confused at, like, everything that's going on. Because y'all are freaking nuts. Oh my god. Like, I'm still reeling from, these last couple of weeks. For anyone who's not in the know, some very amazing people who are in the chat right now are basically being very kind. And that's the understatement of the century right there, but they've basically helped me in so many ways and been kind to give me so many things, and I have no words for how amazing they are. Like, I've mentioned Cyber a few times, and the reason I keep mentioning this person is that she has donated way too much money to me, and it's like, I've been using it on various things, ranging from food to some new clothes to a much more comfortable chair, which is the one I'm currently sitting in. But, oh my gosh. Like, I can't ever thank her and various other people enough. It's like, I'm running out of words. Gonna add you on Discord before your previous stream ended. At the moment, I'm not adding, like, too many new people on Discord because of an incident, but... I likely do not. I mean, for all I know, my mom might have some stash somewhere, but... It would be a safe bet to say that I probably don't have any. I just realized that that last night, I said I was going to test that Switch controller on my computer, and I said I wasn't going to forget. Guess what I did? I forgot. Though granted, that was... I think I said that before Cyber did her thing, so I'm gonna blame that on her this time. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not blaming that on her. It's likely my dumbass. But yeah, it's like, I totally said that I was not gonna forget to test that, and I forgot. Shit. Huh. Huh. I really hate my memory, man. It makes a fool out of me every single time. As if I don't already look foolish enough. Will be my shell. Why do I... Okay, I'm closing Discord because every time I go to open the chat, I click on Discord instead. If you struggle to remember things, use Google Keep on your phone. It saved my hide a few times. That actually also reminds me I need to make sure that I keep track of when I need to file a bi-weekly claim if I ever get those stupid unemployment things. I'm trying to decide whether I need to do that next week or not. Because I'm bad at telling when what counts as 2 weeks. Things are too complicated. Because I filed it on the 13th. So, does that mean I'll need to file it again on the 27th, or 14 days after well, the thing is, I don't know what counts as 14 days. Like, does it start counting 14 days after the week I do it, or is it the day, does it start the day after I do it? I wish there was a way that it could actually remind me about that, but... Because, like, my brain was going that I'll probably have to file it starting on the 27th, but I don't know if that's true or not. At this point, I don't even know what would be the point. Because it said I think it said, like, you usually have to wait about 1 to 2 weeks to see any money, but I haven't seen any, and it's been long since that. So I'm kind of doubting I'm ever going to get anything from that at this point. So it's more like, do I care enough at this point? Problem is, I do. Because Cyber's been a huge help, but I need that. My brain is melting. I'm not built for this shit. I am not built for complexity. Although, thank God for this chair. I haven't even finished my dinner yet. It's cold now. It's not even like struggling to remember. It just literally blips out of my head. Like I'll be thinking of it, and then it'll just disappear from my head, without any will of my own. How do you make really good sketches and stuff? I didn't draw this. I'm using a base. Like for example, this was the base. And then this is what I added to the base, and then I'm going over it again with lines. There's dozens of pony bases that are really good for helping you learn the anatomy. I can draw ponies myself. I did the other day on stream. But if I'm like just wanting to, if I don't really want to spend too much time on a drawing, I will just like use a base so that I can not have to worry about it. Ugh. I need to sit up here. Oh my god. Ugh, why am I so tired? This is not okay. I'm gonna roll my sleeves up a little bit. I don't draw fan art very often. I just suck at like replicating other characters. I'm much better at drawing my own. So it's like I usually don't draw too much fan art. Swear to God, if I have a panic attack on stream, I'm gonna freaking like. I'm gonna have a panic attack on stream, aren't I? Oh, fuck my life. Swear to God, girl, breathe. Why can't I breathe? What is going on here? Such a weird ass feeling. Stupid fly keeps buzzing around my head. I hate when that happens. No, I'm fine. I'm not gonna stop the stream for something like that. That's stupid. However, I will grab something that I can put in my arms because that will probably help. For some reason, I'm having trouble catching my breath. So it's like I can't tell if I'm having a panic attack or I'm just having trouble breathing for some reason. Because it could be anything, to be honest with you. That's a cool plushie. It's a Umbreon pillow pet. I wanted one of these for years and my girlfriend got me one some time ago. Okay, can I please have my breath back? I don't like this feeling. Oxygen deprivation sucks. Okay, this is not an okay feeling. Okay, I really hate this quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Can this not? Okay. I think I'm starting to get a handle on it. I think I'm okay. Okay, I'm fine. Check your pings. Oh no. Reminds me of Pokemon Rumble. It kind of does look like a Pokemon Rumble thing, doesn't it? Albeit a shiny one. Check your pings. Oh god, what did you do? Oh my god, I have multiple pings. Oh my god! And I'm sad because Panda went to bed already, so she's not gonna see that. Oh my god, you act- Also, that was fast! That is exactly how I imagined it too. That is exactly what the image in my head was. I also love how the Umbreon with the purple scarf is now a thing, which is funny because I don't think there's actually a purple scarf in Mystery Dungeon DX, because I'm always wearing the friend bow, so that's how I've always depicted myself, but the purple scarf is more fitting. Oh my god, now I really can't breathe. Fuck. Oh my god, that's so good. Raven, I want to make this very clear. I love you. Dear Lord. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sad that Panda went to bed and she isn't able to see that right now, but when she wakes up tomorrow, she's gonna laugh so hard. And you made that look really damn good for, like, how quickly you drew it. Like, oh my god, dude, that was fast. Oh my god. Now that's Turbo Sketch. Please breathe. Okay, well, I'm fine now. Oh god, my face hurts. I haven't smiled that hard in a long time. Wow. Ah. That's Turbo Sketch. Raven is very good at drawing things very quickly. That probably would have taken me at least a day to draw. It's based on a moment earlier in the server. I was rescuing people in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX all day, and Panda kept, like, dying in a dungeon. I mean, it comes to something with smiling hurts. Yeah, no kidding, right? Although it really does hurt me to smile for too long, it's kind of sad. But basically, Panda got destroyed in dungeons multiple times today, and the most recent one is, she got KO'd by a Gyarados using Hyper Beam, and it got her through the wall. And she somehow managed to not only have it be a shiny one, but it also was Mega Evolved. And she sent me a screenshot asking me to save her, and I literally went, how did you get yourself in that situation? Like, that's a very specific way to die. So I was like, okay, give me a few minutes and I'll come and save you. Oh my god. Also, Raven, please post that on DeviantArt. Like, please, for the love of God, post that on DeviantArt. And like, put that story in the description so people have context. But, oh my god. That is amazing. Further proof that I can't say anything in the stream without somebody doing it. Oh my god. Now I'm tired from laughing so hard. I can't win with my emotions. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. And I'm sorry, I just love how I look in this picture because that is totally accurate. It is also true that in the game I'm not a shiny Umbreon, unfortunately, but oh my god. Yeah, what actually would be cool is if you could color adjust it to be the normal Umbreon with the friend bow. Because usually from what I've seen, you like to do that whenever you draw me as an Umbreon. You'll, like, draw two versions. Like, you'll draw one version if I was actually in the game, and then, like, one that's accurate to the game. So if you could maybe color adjust that so it looks like my, in-game Umbreon, I'd appreciate it. So that we have both. Didn't even notice it was shiny. I just love the look on that Gyarados' face, too. Like, how dare you interrupt me? It's funny, too, because my team, when I went in there, was, Umbreon, Jirachi, and Shiny Celebi. So, another funny idea is, like, someone throws a rock at it, gets its attention, and it's like, who dares? And then, it's like a wrong neighborhood joke. Where it's like me, my Shiny Celebi, and my Jirachi, just like, you picked the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Oh my god. That's kind of the feeling I get sometimes when I go in those dungeons, because I have, like, the most ridiculous team ever. Plus, my Umbreon stats are maxed out. Every stat except for attack is at 255. Because I have put literally way too many hours into DX. And I'm still doing it because I'm still not the max team rank yet. I'm almost there, though, after doing all those rescues. Letting it go. No. So come if you're feeling brave and fancy yourself a maid. You want it, I got it. It all by the end of the night. Yeah, true. Depends on the game, though. In DX, any shiny is a good thing. But yeah, in the regular games, especially since they keep releasing events that make shiny Magikarp so easy to get. It's like shiny Gyarados looks awesome, but it's literally like the shiny everyone has. Speaking of shiny Gyarados, though, I've been seeing the rumors that they might be re-releasing Heart Gold and Soul Silver on Switch, like, as Virtual Console. And I want that to happen so bad. Addicted to the sorrow and the buzz ends by tomorrow. But yeah, I would be seriously all for a port of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I also heard rumors that for Pokemon's 25th anniversary next year, there's rumors that they might be releasing like a Pokemon Virtual Console collection, like what they did with Mario. And I would be totally up for that too. God, it's like I'm gonna need so much money for next year. They're gonna release like so much Pokemon anniversary stuff, and I don't want to miss out on it this year. Cause during the 20th anniversary, I was still a kid, so I didn't have access to like any money at all. So like I missed out on a lot of the stuff that they were selling and doing for that year. So yeah, I'm not missing it next year. Further proof that 2021 will be better. Writes that down? What do you mean writes that down? The sad part about Gen 4-5 re-releases is that it won't be the same unless they also revive the servers. That's the thing, is that it's possible that they could. And I think if they can, they would. Like, what do you mean writes that down? I swear to God. It is very possible though that I'm not gonna move out this summer like it was planned. So yeah, there's that. It's fine. It's fine. It's just gonna take longer for me to get a bigger room, which I know Pan is gonna like object to. Every single moment between you were. It was you and I. You've been walking with me all this time. Oh, you've been walking with me all this time. I'm sure they have the source code and could relaunch the servers if they desired. I just don't trust Game Freak to do it. I'll be happy to be proven wrong, though. I think if it's possible, they will. Cause I've been seeing more rumors is that one of the games that they plan on possibly doing. Like I said again, this is just a rumor, but like in this rumor they said that at Pokemon X and Y and Sun and Moon would be part of this collection, which again, I don't believe it because it's a rumor. But they said that X and Y servers would not be brought back, but Sun and Moon's would be. And the reason for that is that there are features in X and Y that they can't do on Switch, which is why they wouldn't bring the internet stuff back. But it would be cool. I would love to have Sun and Moon be relevant again, like be able to Wonder Trade and whatnot on them again and actually get good stuff. You've been walking with me all this time. But yeah, next year especially, like, remember how I was mentioning how, like, when the Crown Tundra comes out, you're gonna see me in my element? Next year entirely, you're gonna be seeing me in my element, because I have lots of interests, and I'm trying to make them as broad as possible, but Pokemon is seriously, like, my soul. When I said that Pokemon is basically the oxygen that I breathe, I was not exaggerating. Spyro is a very close second, but Pokemon is literally who I am. So, next year, I'm looking forward to it hardcore, because next year, I'm gonna be in my damn element. For everything that they announce. Like I said, I'm hoping they're going to announce at least 1 or 2 games next year, and based on what I saw for the 20th anniversary, I'm hoping they'll also, like, release a line of merch. Because, for the 20th, they actually tied it in really well. Throughout the entire year, they were doing a different mystery gift event Pokemon every month, and each one was a mythical Pokemon, which were hard to obtain before those events. And I'm talking, like, Pokemon like Jirachi, Celebi, Keldeo, Pokemon like that, and, like, Mew, and, what are other ones? Oh yeah, Shaman, Genesect, Arceus, Pokemon like that. And to coincide with those events, every month to fit with the theme of the Legendary of the Month, they would release merchandise based on that Pokemon. Like, they would release, I actually was able to get a few of these in the recent months because I was able to track them down on Mercari. They released a special plush with a distinct appearance with a special bag that it came in. They released a box basically a Pokemon card box themed after them, and even some figures, like special looking figures that were in Pokeballs. Now I was only able to get the Mew of that one, and I have it somewhere. But yeah, in terms of actually the stuff I was able to get at the time, the only thing I was able to get during the 20th anniversary was that Mew figure, and I think that those were like $15. Anything else that I have from the 20th anniversary year, I got later. I think after I turned 18. Need more Pokemon in your room, then? I have plenty, don't worry. But, oh yeah, there's my Mew. The Mew figure's over there on my Hello Kitty pop figure. I forgot where I stuck it. I'm not sure where the Pokeball it was in went, though, because it came in a Great Ball, but I don't remember what I did with it. Supernova, 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 Supernova. I hope Cyber comes online, because I'll be sad if she doesn't join the stream tonight. Need more Pokemon in your room. Like I said, there's always stuff that I'm always looking for. Especially stuff on PokemonCenter.com, I swear to God. Like, you guys have to make sure, like, lock me from ever going on that website, because if I ever go on PokemonCenter.com, I want to buy, like, everything. So I have to, like, block out that website in order to keep me from spending way too much money on Pokemon stuff. But yeah, I've got quite a few Pokemon plushies I've been able to get that weren't too expensive, thankfully. I have a... Oh my god, though. There's like these ridiculously large pop figures of Eevee and Vulpix that, again, fall under the category of stuff I can't get until after I move out because I don't have any room. If I bought them, they would just be sitting in my closet. I already actually have stuff sitting in my closet just because I have no room to put it. But, oh my god, like, that giant Eevee pop, that is glorious. Seriously, like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. Seriously, it's ridiculous and amazing. and it is so perfect. And I saw they made that recently. They came out with a giant Vulpix, and I'm just like, that is even more glorious. It's like just a giant shrine to Eevee. The chains of gravity. It's between the stars. Oh, paper flowers. I fucking love Evanescence, dude. But yeah, next year I am seriously gonna be like, you guys are really gonna see the true me happy. How you said Pokemon was like oxygen for you? Oh yeah. It practically is. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's literally the reason I saw hope as a kid. It's like, it was the one thing that made life worth living for me as a kid, because I could come home from a horrible day at school, and then pick up my pink DS Lite and see my true friends. And without fail, it was basically my way of coping as a kid. I have other ways now, clearly, because I can draw and I can video edit and stuff like that, but it's like Pokemon was honestly all I had for quite some time. Besides my mom, of course. My dad was often busy, but yeah, my parents were basically the only other lifeline I had. Change who I am. I can change who I am. Because, like, you guys have seen me happy, but, like, the only thing that can truly reveal my genuinely happy self is Pokemon. So, like, when Crown Tundra comes out, like, sometime at the end of this year, or whenever it's gonna come out, because we honestly don't even know yet, next year, when next year starts and they start celebrating stuff about Pokemon, oh my god, you guys will really see the true me. And by true me, I mean I'm gonna be yelling in the server every day to talking about all the new crap they're doing for Pokemon. You guys are gonna get so sick of me talking about it by the end of next year. Just like everyone else. But I will never stop. It really is funny, too, because, like, because I loved the anime so much, goddamn, Ash was, like, my freaking hero as a kid, and I still, to this day, consider him, like, one of my favorite characters. Because for all his faults, he's just so compassionate about Pokemon and would, like, throw his life on the line for them, which is very relatable to me, especially as a kid, because I would have done the same for an animal. So, like, seeing another character who would gladly, like, risk their life for a creature that's not human, it's like, oh my god, I'm not alone. Though it is sad that, like, pretty much every single female companion Ash has ever had, like, I hate them because they're so annoying. The only one that didn't, like, piss me off was Serena. Like, she was the only female companion I actually kind of liked. Maybe you don't remember, but do you have any idea how you were introduced to Pokemon? I think I learned about it through my neighbor. I actually do remember this. Which I'm actually surprised. I'm glad that I was able to remember that of all things. I actually didn't even know about video games at all for quite a few years into my childhood. But when I started going to a summer camp in Virginia, I was introduced to it because basically the first thing that happened was that how that summer camp would work is that when we first got there, while we were waiting for all the kids to arrive, we would be playing in this gym area, and we could play, like, whatever we wanted. I think they referred to it as free time. The problem, though, is that we often had to play in a section of this gym with it basically being enclosed by a movable wall. The reason why this is a problem is we had, like, a rectangular area with 3 basketball hoops and multiple people trying to do different things at one time. So we would often have 3 different groups of kids playing some sort of basketball game, while kids in the middle of the floor were also trying to play with jump ropes, hula hoops, and things like that. Now, the problem there is that when you play basketball, the ball gets away. And when the ball gets away, it hits people. So a common problem was that in this small-ass area, they would miss the ball, and it would go flying and hit somebody in the head. And usually it was me. Because literally in one day, I got hit in the head with a basketball twice. And it was after that I didn't want to play out and do that anymore. So I started just sitting on the bleachers and watching. And while doing that, a group of kids started playing with some cards, and I got curious and asked them what it was. And they said it was they were called Pokemon cards. And I of course had no clue what that was. And it was very basic. They weren't actually playing the actual TCG game. They were playing their own made-up version. But basically I was like, oh, I want to play, since I was bored and sitting on the bleachers anyway. And because I didn't already have any, one of the kids gave me 2 cards. Which I remember exactly what they were. They were cards from the Diamond and Pearl set, and they were the holographic Baniri and the holographic Alakazam. I unfortunately no longer have the Alakazam, but I know I still have the Maniri somewhere. And they just let me keep them. And I would play our little made-up version of the game with them. And that's how I got introduced to Pokemon overall. Serena's my favorite female companion, yet so many people hate her. She risked her life for her Fennekin. My guess as to why people hate her is because she gets in the way of other ships. That's usually the most common reason for hating a character that honestly has no problems at all. Because I honestly think Serena is the most, like, likable character that Ash could actually conceivably fall in love with. Because, I mean, you just said it yourself. She risked her life for her Fennekin. So, honestly, she understands Ash probably better than any other character. So, that's probably why people don't like her, because she seriously gets in the way of their ship. That's a very common thing people hate a character for. But what actually introduced me to the games is that another kid at summer camp had a game system with him. I think it was a Game Boy Advance. Like, I think it was the Game Boy Advance SP. Or not the SP, the base model one. The one without the backlight. And he was... Basically, he was letting kids play it, but it was in a very specific way. He basically phrased it as, run around this area that I go to, and see if you find something that's red. And if we found the red thing, then he would tell us to let him know, and then he would take the game back and try to catch it. Now, me having no context for anything, had no clue what the point of it was, but I did eventually get my turn after a while, but most of the kids wouldn't let me have my turn because, well, I was bullied. So, when I finally got my turn, it was actually after we were at a field trip. We were on the bus back to the camp, and he let me have my turn. And while on my turn, I found something red, and looked at him and was like, is this the thing you were looking for? And he looked at it and literally snatched the Game Boy out of my hands in excitement. And was like, yes, that's it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I felt so proud. But then apparently it got away from him and he wasn't able to catch it. And I felt bad about that because I felt like it was my fault. But the thing is, now with context of Pokemon, I now know what he was doing was looking for the legendary Pokemon Latias. Because that's what it was. It was Latias. But it was after that I found out that Pokemon was a video game, and I liked it. So I think I remember getting on my old-ass laptop and searching up Pokemon to see if it was on anything I had, which at the time was only a DS Lite. And I found out that it was for the DS Lite, and so I was like, yay. So I convinced my parents one day to let me get the game. Because for a while they'd been wanting to get me another game, but none looked fun to me, so I didn't want to play them. So when I expressed interest in Pokemon, they let me get a game, and that game was, well, Pokemon Diamond. Because I actually remember, too, I went into the GameStop and found the Pokemon games and was trying to pick out which one I wanted. And how did I determine which one I wanted? I picked the one with the Pokemon on it that I liked the most, which happened to be Dialga. So even as a little kid with no knowledge of Pokemon, I still chose my version of the game based on what the cover legendary looked like. So that's basically how I got introduced to Pokemon. Nobody played the TCG game, right? It took me quite a few years to learn it. And even to this, I actually used to play it. Like, I used to go to, like, a small league and play every Friday, but I haven't played the game in so long, and they've added so many new kinds of rules that I don't think I could ever actually get back into it. That's a stupid reason I hate a character. Agreed. Roaming legendaries are a pain. Are they still used in the modern Pokemon games? Not in Sword and Shield, no. What was the last game that had roaming legendaries? I guess technically Ultra Sun and Moon count because they had the Ultra Beasts, but Except hardcore fans who research what Pokemon are exclusive to what version. I kinda did that, but I still... The look of the Legendary still trumps that. Because, let's be real, I was very tempted to get Shield just because of Galarian Ponyta being exclusive to Shield. Because when I found out that it was exclusive to Shield, I was really mad. Because that was like one of the Pokemon I was really excited to have on my team, and then I realized, oh no, it's not in Sword version, so I'm screwed, but I still wanted a Sword version because I liked Zacian better than Zamazenta. Because Zacian is awesome looking. Holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. 'Cause everything that you thought I would be has fallen apart right in front of you. To my core is another mistake to you. Oh god. That's awesome. Oh my god, you changed it to the friend bow. I didn't even see that. I didn't even notice that at first, that you did change it to the friend bow. Also, can I just say, that's some really good irony right there. Like, of all... Considering the look on my Umbreon's face, the fact that she's that pissed off and about to murder a Gyarados while wearing the friend bow of all things is fucking hilarious. Oh my god, that's good. That's some good irony. Did you even realize that while you were drawing it? Oh my god. Also, it's kind of funny too because the friend bow is pink. Hexorus, Rose, and Rosaria are the same person. Yeah. I realized too that like it's kind of funny that because of the friend bow being pink, it makes it look like it's wearing a Sylveon like bow. Which I thought was also very fitting, considering that while I'm very dark with a very like girly innocent layer. So it's kind of fitting that as an Umbreon I would wear something that would make me look like a Sylveon. I actually draw the friend bow like Sylveon's ribbons. I keep mixing usernames up. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. But yeah, Panda's gonna freaking die when she wakes up tomorrow. Oh, man. I also love the expression you drew on Trico's face. It's so good. Hear it sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and lead. It's back home. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Oh my god, I just realized that I just realized that Bring Me to Life would also look really good with that visual. It's like... It's like, wake me up inside, save me! That would be so good for that picture, too. Wake me up inside. Exactly. Draw the Mona Lisa? No. Okay, and okay, now what's going on here? Now, okay. Out of nowhere, now we have 3 people just randomly demanding I do things on stream. This is starting to make me suspicious. Name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become. Manuel, stop. Okay? I expressed this to, Alex last night, too. I don't like people randomly telling me to do things. I'm just confused as to why all 3 of them are now doing this, because they weren't doing this before. And the fact that all 3 of them have started doing it back to back is concerning. Only you are the life among the dead. That's the wrong thing. To life, wake me up inside, wake me up inside, call my name and save me from the dark, bid my blood to run before I come undone, save me from the nothing I've become. Bring me to life. No, it's not. Well, yes, I know, but for me it's even more disrespectful when I ask them kindly to stop and then they don't. No, it's not your swamp. I did wonder why you just kept randomly bringing up Shrek. Like I said, it wouldn't bother me that much, but if they, like, stopped when I asked them to, and that's just it. I find it very disrespectful when I ask them kindly to stop and they don't. That's the difference here. Speaking of Shrek, though, I saw that there was, like, a interesting .exe game someone made that kind of treated Shrek like he was some experimental mistake by DreamWorks, and I don't know why, but I thought that was kind of entertaining. I think it was called, like, Onion.exe or something like that, and I know Markiplier played it. I don't remember if it was called Onions.exe or not, but I'm pretty sure there is one called that, if that's not the one I'm thinking of. It's sad that I never actually saw the original Shrek movie until like 3 years ago. And I only did because my siblings were watching it on Netflix. I just find it strange when people go into streams and start acting strangely. I don't get Shrek memes. It's so weird when things suddenly turn into memes after existing for years without meme status. I don't really get it either, to be honest. Like, I never really got why Shrek suddenly just, like, exploded into a meme. I mean, granted, have I kind of enjoyed what's come out of it? Yeah, because it's funny as hell, but At the same time, I've gone like, I've definitely questioned it. It's also the fact that I'm just really paranoid when people start acting strange in stream chats, because usually people who do that are trolls. And I do not take kindly to trolls. I've had bad experiences with trolls in the past, and it's gotten both myself and the trolls themselves into a lot of trouble. So it's best that they don't mess with me, because it will not end well for them. Because I don't put up with it. Because trolling is bullying. And basically, if you purposefully bully people, then you're an asshole. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because trolls never understand just how horrible that is to deal with. They just don't understand how badly it affects people. Like, does it badly affect everybody? No, because some people have thicker skin, but someone like me, it's basically like psychological torture. Because I have my own mental problems of my own. And I don't need people adding to it. So yeah, I don't have a lot of tolerance for internet trolls. Do you like Left 4 Dead? No. Shrek video games have a weird track record. Some are pretty decent, some are completely bizarre, and some make history. I think you just nailed the Shrek franchise in a nutshell right there. How you think I'm bothered? That I feel like a monster. Ready for the monster, monster. You ain't ready for the monster, monster. A knife and stabbed me in the back, took everything I had, looked to your friends and laughed. Baby, I'm done with you, not coming back for you. bring up the chat at least while I'm laying back. Ugh. Oh, goodness. I think it was the only game in the 6th generation to even use it before it became popular in the later half of the 7th gen. It's kind of funny how a Shrek game of all things is the one that did that. Even Crysis didn't have deferred rendering. Like I said, I just find that funny that of all games to do that, it was a Shrek game. Ugh. God. I really wish I could, like, unfold my knee without it hurting. You know has come and gone. Betray me, feel the light betray me. I assume you also know of the Easter egg in that Shrek GameCube game where you can enter the insides of a GameCube. Oh yeah, I actually did find out about that recently. I thought that was so cool. I don't care about you or your birth control. Oh my god, why does OBS make my browser run like shit? Okay, you know what? I don't care about you or your Nexponon. Get out of here. Seriously? The hell happened there? Mozilla, what the fuck? Seriously. Oh, for the love. I'm gonna just try not to scream here. Get out of here. I don't care about you or your birth control. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts did something like that. You played that game, didn't you? I never, like, played more than 5 minutes of it because I didn't like it. No, I was not talking to somebody in the chat. I was not talking to somebody in the chat. Do you hate fireworks? No. I actually really like fireworks. The voice of the unheard. I'm taking this hoodie off. I love this hoodie, but it's just too hot in this room. Ugh. Ah, so much better. I love it, though. It says lunar lesbian. And I love it. So me. Need a hero. A hero will save me. I know that probably sounds hilarious out of context, but it's like, I don't care about YouTube or its birth control. I don't even need it anyway. Honestly, I can't see myself ever needing to take birth control. You can take my heart, they can take my breath when they pry it from my cold dead chest. I need a hero, save me now. Like, out of context. I don't care about you or your birth control. I didn't even realize what I said until I said it. Used up, so let down. You feel so angry, so ripped off, so stepped on. Only one refusing to back down. Only one, so get up. Let's start a riot, let's start a riot. Who can touch me 'cause I'm... Who can stop me tonight? You make me feel invincible. What are you drawing, by the way? It's me and my girlfriend's ship, our ponies together. I ship, Moonrise with her character, Crimson Heart, actually. And, so I'm drawing what they would look like if they became, like, rulers of Equestria. Her character's already an Alicorn, so I'm kind of just, like, drawing what she might look like with, like, regal armor on and shit. But then, like, Moody is a unicorn, so she does not normally have wings. So I'm kind of, like, drawing what she would look like if she ever, like, ascended. This is something I like to, like, design a lot. I like to design, like, characters. You make me feel invincible. Not gonna stop invincible! I'm turned to dust or to gold. Oh man, I'm really tired. Thrown in a hurricane, spinning in chaos, none to receive the flame. Faster than the blast of a car bomb. Ours heal, the pain passes. As hope burns, we rise from the ashes. And the light shines on a brave new day. It's here and now. Here comes the countdown. Some turn to dust or to gold. Remember me for centuries is all it will take. Remember me for centuries. Is there a washing machine working in the background? It kind of sounds like it. No, it's my, it's a combination of my computer and my fan. How many amusement parks have you visited? I think 3? Like 3 different ones? I've been to Six Flags before. I've been to King's Dominion before. And there's an amusement park in my area that's only here in my state. And it's really a really great place, because it's a great amusement park, but you also don't have to pay to get in. You only have to pay for the rides and the games, but you can, like, walk into the park and not have to pay. And it's also a much cheaper alternative. So it's a great family place. I was actually really hoping it would open this summer, but of course, because of COVID, it didn't. Which is a huge bummer. And I think it's only open, like, during the summer. Hey, who was it the other day who was saying how they were listening to Alistair's game a lot? Because there's a mashup of it and Addict, and I'm listening to it right now. Brand new start. Guy deserves some praise for the way that I am. Despite having overdosed and ending up comatose, I don't give a damn. My emotions go, fuck being a sober hoe. By fire, the passion ignites. Oh yeah. Overall, I'm just sad about what the world is like right now. Breathing it in, I'm addicted to the feeling, getting higher than the ceiling. Want this fucking feeling to end, just concede and give in to your inner demons again. Fell in love, we fell deeper in this pit, while death reigns from above. So count your blessings, 'cause this is it. You're not letting it go. What if I misbehave? It's what everybody craves. Already know. Feeling brave and fancy yourself a mate. You want it, I got it. You like. Yeah, trust me, you're lucky. You are very lucky. You are an extremely lucky man, good sir. I'm gonna look forward to being able to stream my drawing leaning back in this chair because I really don't like sitting up. I need to hug something. Come here, Umbreon. Do you enjoy roller coasters? Oh god, no. I'm terrified of heights. I can't stand roller coasters for the life of me. I went on one once as a kid, but it was the worst experience of my life. Amusement park wise. So yeah, I do not. I am terrified of heights. I had a feeling that was the case. Yeah, I'm sure that was predictable. I'm sure that was very predictable. I don't like them much either. Oh, okay, cool. I'm usually alone in that opinion because everyone else I know just, like, adores them and has no clue why I don't like them. Am I trying to relax here? I'm just tell my anxiety to go fuck off. It's honestly kind of relieving though that I don't have to try and hide myself here. Cause it's exhausting trying to pretend like you're normal. Ugh, exhausting is an understatement. It's kind of funny how I've seen you guys saying how, like, calling me cute. Like, it's like every time I get embarrassed or hug a plushie, it's like it's like one of y'all is always like, "Oh, you're so cute," and I'm just like, ugh. So it's like now every time I hug a plushie like this, I think to myself, do people think this is cute? I won't lie, this is really comforting. Yeah, that's what my parents did. Most parts, but we're already past that phase. This is a brand new start. And I think I deserve some praise for the way that I am. Despite having overdosed and ending up comatose, I don't give a damn. Let my emotions go, fuck being a sober hoe. This is the mantra, this is my life. You're playing with now till the end of the night. And by fire, the passion ignites. That heaven and hell, a hell of a high. I'm addicted to the fitness. This hotel is my Atlantis. We're forever gonna have a fucking reason to sin. Let me leave my soul to burning. I'll be breathing it in. Addicted to the feeling, getting higher than the ceiling, and we're never gonna want this feeling to end. Just concede and give in to your inner demons again. Add that to the bingo card. Me singing Addict on stream. I do it every night. I do love my cute claims. It's like I may sing a song like Addict, but it's not in any way a way of describing my personality. It's how I wish I could be, because I would probably be hurting a lot less if I wasn't a sensitive little bean. Oh, really? I think after my parents did that, my mom was not happy about it. Like my mom was like regretting that she made me do that. Especially since she didn't know when we got on the ride that it would turn around and go backwards. She told me flat out that if she had known about that, she wouldn't have made me go on it. Is anyone still in the chat? Besides you, I mean. She actually bribed me with money to get on it. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, my parents didn't do that. They just told me to get on it. We're forever gonna have a fucking reason to sin. Let me leave my soul to burning. I'll be breathing it in. Addicted to the feeling, getting higher than the ceiling, and we're never gonna fucking want this feeling to end. Just concede and give in to your inner demons again. Hoi! I had a feeling you were hiding in there. I'm still here, I'm just drawing too. Oh, okay, cool. What you drawing, Frenzy? I am curious. It's usually around this time of night where it's usually just Volgor talking to me in the chat, so that's why I was curious if anyone was still here. I'm addicted to the feeling, getting higher than the ceiling, and we're never gonna want this fucking feeling to end. Just concede and give in to your inner demons again. It's a surprise. Oh god, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you insinuating what I think you're insinuating? Ah, yes, SpongeBob anime music. Like, no joke though, I have to show this. This is an amazing song. Like, okay, I have listened to this song so many times since this episode has come out. Oh my gosh. Dude, they released an extended version. Oh my god. Well, I need to remember to add that to... Actually, can I do that from here? Yes, I'm gonna add this to my music playlist right now. Oh, I added it to my watch later and then forgot about it. Damn it. But yeah, seriously, this is good. The soundtrack to the SpongeBob anime episode is fantastic. But oh god, Frenzy, what are you doing now? I don't know. I actually thought to my SpongeBob anime, yes. I love it so much. The SpongeBob anime is like my highlight of this year. Seriously though, like, Here, you know, I'm gonna post a link to it in the chat. If you guys haven't heard that song yet, listen to it, seriously. It sounds amazing. It's definitely not something I would expect it to sound like coming from a SpongeBob anime episode, but it is a really good song. But something I actually was, like, thinking about for a while is, like, you guys kind of treat me like I'm an adult being, and I kind of wonder if you guys actually see me that way. Because I would find that flattering. Because I kind of am. It's like, just, even though I like to sing Addict all the time, it's like I'm a lot more innocent than I appear. It's like, I just like my stuffed toys and adult being. Well, like, it's hard to explain the term. It's like an adult who's seen as, like, precious. Like, it's like when someone calls someone a cinnamon roll. Like, Charles from Henry Stickmin. That's an example that people call, like, an adult being, or it's a cinnamon roll. It's basically like an innocent person who people think are adorable. And like, a commonly used phrase for that is, like, we must protect Cinnamon Roll Charles at all costs. I kind of was getting curious if, like, you guys saw me that way. Is it named after Mr. Bean? No. It has nothing to do with Mr. Bean. It's basically like a slang term. I was honestly curious though, like, because you guys, a lot of you guys kept calling me cute and stuff, I was kind of curious if you guys saw me that way. I'm pretty sure Panda sees me that way anyway. Mr. Bean is kind of like that. Oh, then maybe it did come from that. I wouldn't know. I actually don't even know the origin of the term, so maybe it was based on that? I don't know. It's possible. Oh, did I get pinged again? Who pinged me this time? Ugh. What the fuck? Frenzy, what is this? What the heck? I need to get this off the feed or else it's gonna bother me. Alright, there we go. What the heck is this? I do think we kind of see you like that. I kind of wondered. Because I am a lot like that in reality. This time your loud noises actually scared me a little. But look at this! What is this? Is this basically is this meant to be like an emote? Because that would be an amazing emote for the server. Because this is a very good way to describe my confused emotion. Is no emo exactly? Yes. Oh my god. I also love how this became how we show myself in the server. It's like purely based on that one sprite. Like, purely based on this little sprite right here. It's like, now... I nabbed it, cleaned it up, and added the scarf. Oh, okay. But, oh my god, this is like how I'm gonna be portrayed in the server from now on. Just an Umbreon with a purple scarf. And I have to say, I approve. Because I will admit, I approve. I honestly have no idea. You have no idea? Did your hand just move by itself? Oh my god. What is this stream shit? My girlfriend's gonna wake up in the morning and be like, what the fuck? It's actually funny because someone asked me once, like, what's a good way to describe you in a nutshell, and I just gave them the cat face. Like, I use that cat face all the time, and that's basically, like, almost my signature. I'm just that cat face. That's actually, as a kid, I remember I used to draw Voltara with cat faces a lot. I have no words. I have no words for this. Oh my god. Like, what even? It's like, apparently tonight is the night of hilarious artwork. Still can't believe how fast you guys drew this shit. I mean, I'd probably draw faster too if I wasn't using a mouse. Ever done any sports? No, I never did. I used to like playing with basketballs as a kid. But I never actually like played any of the games. I just like throwing it in the hoop. I did not click on that. Okay. Play, you stupid thing. What were your childhood aspirations? I used to want to be a race car driver. As a kid, I really wanted to be an animal cop. Or basically I wanted to work for the ASPCA. And I might still do that someday. I don't really know. Basically, I wanted to work with animals, but I didn't want to be a vet, because I could not ever do anything with medical science. Doesn't help, though, that, like, everyone I knew was trying to tell me that job, that isn't a real job. My grandfather, especially, he was kind of a dick about it. That's all I ever wanted to be as a kid. They need to ask before I'm alone. I can't draw stars for the life of me. Okay, now I'm officially getting suspicious. Oh, hey, Cyber! What's up? Maybe you find the sound of the hard drive head annoying, but I actually find it weirdly calming. Like I said, it's up to different people. And don't worry, Cyber, you're never late. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, damn. I've already been streaming for over 2.5 hours? That's nuts. What's this about hazelnut filling? What? I just, out of nowhere, I just hear creamy hazelnut filling, and I'm just like, what? It's like, wait a minute, what am I hearing? Just woke up from a late night. Gotcha. I was surprised you didn't show up around like 9 or 10 or so. I was wondering where you ended up. I was actually kind of worried that something had happened. This is coming together quite nicely. Go my veins. Teach me these pains. Nah, just lazy. You're not lazy. To hurt me, I need you. To find me, I need you. To kill me, I need you. To destroy me, I need you. To hurt me, I need you. To find me, I need you. To kill me, I need you. To destroy me. Alright, I think I actually have the line art done. About freaking time. Red river flows, start to fade. I need you. Oh, Jesus. Why did I just hear? I thought I heard my dad coming here. The fuck? So what are you drawing? Me and my girlfriend's, pony OCs as, like, Alicorn princesses. What's your hopes for MLP Generation 5? Honestly, I don't have many. I just hope that, like, whatever they do with it, they don't forget what made Gen 4 popular. Because I'm kind of concerned about that after seeing what they did with Pony Life. Like, my girlfriend's OC is always an Alicorn, but mine isn't, so I thought it would be kind of fun to design her as, like, an Alicorn princess. I think that sound you heard was your younger brother. Oh, okay. I tried to search for adult bean, but all I got was beanbag chairs. Oh my gosh. Cyber might know that term. But yeah, it's basically a term used for, an adult character or person who's seen as very innocent, sweet, or adorable. Like, it's an internet slang term, so not everyone's gonna know it. But like I said, because of the way you guys were describing me, I was kind of curious if you guys saw me that way. And it was kind of flattering. Because I honestly feel like I am. I need another drink. But then my 12-pack of Mountain Dew is all the way over there. And I don't feel like getting up. Because I'm so comfy here with my Umby. My Umby. My shiny Umby. Also, I've come to realize that with the way this thing is, it's like perfect for hugging. Glad that panic attack I had earlier was small. I think that's what that was anyway. I hope that's what that was, otherwise I might have some breathing issues, which is the last thing I need right now. Oy. I usually just use Adorable Bean for everything. Oh really? Stress-induced panic attack is the answer. But like, what? I wasn't stressing about anything though. Like, so that shit tends to happen when I'm not even stressed. It's really weird. Like, I'm not even stressed about anything right now. I don't wanna be alive. That's true. In reality, I am always, like, stressed out about something, but, like, at that moment, I wasn't actually, like, stressing out about anything. You don't deserve that. It's... I know a lot of people who don't deserve it. Days I have been held here. And by the way, Cyber, I think I mentioned it last night, but I did get those that has been hotel stuff, which I'm glad. I'm glad that you did, because I found out through YouTube today, because they made a post about it, that apparently the enamel pins that they're selling for the Halloween sale is they're never gonna sell them again. Like those designs for those pins are basically, once they're gone forever, and they're not gonna do them again. So I was like, thank God I was able to get that Luna pin. But yeah, I also did get a few things off of T-Turtle. I gave in. I thought about saving the rest, but then I was like, it won't be that much, so I got a couple of the shirts and a hat. They had like this hat with cat ears, and I liked it. I'm glad you were able to get stuff too. Honestly, I would have been more concerned about stuff you being able to get it. My button draw all my OCs that don't have references. Long periods of small stressors can build up over time of experience things like that. That's true. But yeah, I thought about not getting the stuff off T-Turtle, but I was like, it's fine. I took a day and thought about it and said, screw it. Those t-shirts I ordered off of, I think it was Teespring or something like that. Those finally came in the mail today. And that was really cool. I got to wear them. Or I didn't wear the t-shirts, but I wore, like, the hoodie that my girlfriend got me that came today, too. After the deed I just did. You drawing your own OCs? If so, I would love to see them once they're done. Check the Discord art tab. Oh god. Cursed image. Cyber's gonna get a face full of cursed image. But yeah, Cyber is basically a lifesaver there, because I would have been sad if all those disappeared and I missed out on it. Man, it's like I'm so excited for next year. I can't stop thinking about ever since I found out that Pokemon's gonna do a serious anniversary stuff for next year. I've been like super excited for it. If it's anything like the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, then yeah, we're in for one hell of a show. Okay, see you later, Volgren. Oh my lord, that face. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Truly a cursed image. really shouldn't be sitting at my computer for 3 days in a row, give my back a rest, but what the hell, little back pain never stopped me. Same. Alright, Raymond. I like how this is looking. Yeah, I like how it looks too. Why is this not working? That's annoying. Try doing this. Okay, I don't know why that's not working, but... Redrawing her cutie mark is a pain in the butt. I'm trying to find something to blend into the mane, but none of these look right. think I'll finish like coloring this, and then I'll probably end the stream. At least I didn't miss it this time. Yeah. But yeah, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now, and I'm tired. So yeah, once I finish like coloring this and everything, and actually like basically finish it, then I'll probably end the stream. Cause I wanna see this done. We ain't talking much, are we? No, I'm not. But I'm also not. I also don't want to push you guys to talk if you don't want to. It's okay, guys. The whole point of these is that they're supposed to be chill, so like if you guys don't want to talk, it's fine. I'm kind of just chilling, enjoying the whole situation. And then I'm the opposite, where I'm so tired that my brain can't come up with words. Ah. Still don't get why that's not working. some reason it's not pasting it. That's weird. I can't draw it if it won't let me copy and paste it, at least. I don't know why that's not working. I guess they're not getting cutie marks then. Oh. I'm glad you, think so. I thought it would be an interesting concept. Because there's so many examples of characters like them where they don't actually, like, deal with with situations like that. So it's like, it was interesting to write. Hi, Dragon. You just got off work? How's it going? Alright. I'm nearing the end of my stream. I'm basically taking these last few minutes to talk to you guys. Because I finished the drawing I was working on. With a base. It looks awesome. Thanks. Remember, I did use a base though, so I didn't like draw the whole line art. I just added like the hair and the parts of the wing. Hair, parts of the wing, and the accessories. The body themselves are already drawn. This doesn't taste as good cold. That was actually an idea I had for quite a while, and the reason why I hadn't written it is because I was worried that, like, someone would read it and then take it as disrespectful. So it was delicate. I had to write it in a very delicate way. And I probably still failed. But, yeah. I wondered about that, too, like, because it's obvious that because her loyalties, along with Danny's, were always questioned. And, you know, for teenagers, they had some damn good ideas on where their loyalties lied. Or lay, I should say. So I always wondered, like, Jenny never really had many reasons to question humanity. Like, I mean, obviously she saw, like, humans are not perfect. And she has been betrayed in the show multiple times. But it's like, at the same time, she never really, like, she never saw exactly what humanity was capable of. So I wanted to, like, give an example while also giving my character a chance to talk to her. Plus, it's kind of sad in reality that literally there would be no character she could talk about something like that with except mine, because, well, my character's the only girl. That's why I actually had my character bring up the, like, well, why didn't you just talk to, like, Brad or Sheldon about it? And it's like, well, duh, obvious, they're not girls. There are just some things you can't talk about with the opposite gender. And that's something I always felt was kind of saddening about Jenny too. Like, she never was able to make friends with any girls, because anytime she did, it just always went horribly wrong. Like, every girl was like a total bitch to her, and then like the only girl that she thought was her friend was Misty, and she turned out to be a raging bitch. So yeah, it's like every time she tried to make friends with a girl, it just never worked. So I wanted to kind of give her that kind of friend that she could never have. Plus, it doesn't help, too, that like, because she's basically a teenage girl, there's lots of things about her personality that her friends can't understand because they're teenage boys. You can tell I look deep into the psychology of this stuff. And that's just one character. I look deep into the psychology of all the characters. I always thought it was weird that she didn't have any girlfriends, too. Yeah. On the subject of gender, though, I've seen that some people like to, like, just for funsies, just, like, imagine what certain characters would be like if they were something other than straight. And that kind of made me wonder about the Nicktoons. And for a long time, I couldn't see them as any of them as anything but straight, because, well, that's what we all imagine they are based on the shows. But then I thought about it a little bit more, and I was like, you know, some of them could be something other than straight. Now, Jimmy and Danny, they are about as straight as they come. I can't see either of them being anything other than straight. Because, Jimmy's personality, basically, he sees things in a very black and white way, so I can't imagine him ever even, like, considering something other than the norm. And, well, Danny, to me, just doesn't give off any signs of being anything other than straight. He's always found girls attractive. He's never once found any... There's never been any sign whatsoever that he's found any other gender attractive. Despite what the fan base might think Okay. Getting off that subject for a little bit. Why do so many people ship him with Vlad? I don't get it. Like, that's so many levels of wrong. Like, first of all, it doesn't even make any sense. Secondly, that's so wrong because he's an adult while he's a teenager. Like, not even, like, above everything else, that's pedophilia. And it's just overall, why? Although I never really did understand, like, the second there's a villain involved, it's like, let's ship the protagonist with the villain. It's like, and I'm just like, but why? Then again, people ship Jimmy and Timmy, and I really don't get that one, but... And yeah, I'm not even kidding, and apparently that's actually not, like, a one person shipping that kind of thing. Multiple people ship that. And I do not get it. But yeah, Danny and Jimmy, they are straight as a brick. They are nothing else but that. I see zero signs of that. SpongeBob, I kind of thought for a long time about, and I was like, you know, SpongeBob doesn't have a category. Basically, anything SpongeBob is or does is just talked up to it being SpongeBob. So I honestly don't see him just... He could be anything he friggin' wants to be because he's SpongeBob, so it doesn't matter. Timmy and Jenny, however, I kind of thought about, and I was like, you know, I could see them being something different. Now, I know that Jenny has only ever showed attraction to boys, and I get that. But because she's a robot, she can be other things. Like, I actually thought about it, like, if Jenny actually was aware that there were other things that existed, I could actually see her being bi. Because she's a robot, so honestly, anything could go. She could be attracted to anything. Which I know there's a separate gender for that, but I especially could see her being bisexual. And that's not because my character does actually have a crush on her. And I also want to keep in mind, I do not ship, really, I kind of ship my character, but not actually, if that makes any sense. Like, it's one-sided. My character has, like, a crush on Jenny, but nothing ever comes of it. It's just a character's trait of my character. And it also explains why her behavior is a bit different around Jenny. Jenny has no feelings for her whatsoever, and they are never a couple because I prefer sticking to canon couples, and my character does have a girlfriend. But it is something to point out that it is an aspect of her character that my Nicktoons OC does have a crush on Jenny. But Jenny does not in any way have a crush on her. And like I said, nothing ever comes of it. It's just a character trait. But I could see Jenny, like, if the opportunity was presented to her and she like, understood it, I could see her liking girls, too. Because, like I said, she's a robot, so she's not held back by the typical things a human might be. And then the reason why I think that, Timmy is different is that Timmy's personality has always painted him as a kid who just doesn't follow the norm. He's never followed any kind of normalcy. He's a 10-year-old boy, sure, but, like, there's been lots of interpretations on what the characters look like when they're older, especially Jimmy and Timmy. There's lots of fan art of them, like, as older teenagers, which most of the designs are chalked up to Jimmy wearing glasses and a lab coat, and Timmy wearing a pink hoodie, which I honestly think is adorable. But I could see Timmy also being either bi, or whatever gender it is that allows you to be attracted to anybody. I forget what the term for that is, but I could see him basically throwing any kind of normalcy out the window as he gets older and becomes a teenager, and basically realizing that he can like whoever the heck he wants to, and nobody can say anything about otherwise. That's always been my interpretation of his character, anyway. So basically, I could see him basically saying, "I'll do what I want." That's kind of how I see him. I'm in no way saying anyone has to believe this is canon, because none of it is. Except for the straight thing, because in canon I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be straight. But, like I said, it's fun to kind of, like, just think about it. It's fun to, like, think about it and come up with like, this could be a thing. And, I mean, there is a theory that Danny is trans, but I've never seen any proof of that. I could definitely see Jenny being bi, too. Okay, cool, it's not just me. But like I said, seriously, it's just chalked up to the fact that she's not a human, she's a robot, so she can literally be anything. And Timmy being whatever, yeah. I could definitely see him as a teenager just saying, screw everything. Which would be honestly hilarious. I mean, technically we do have an idea what he'd be like as he's older, because we have the live-action Fairly OddParents movies. Make of that however you will. But, fan interpretation is always a blessing. I mean, Lord knows Henry Stickmin is going to be full of that coming soon. I'm pretty sure you're thinking of Pan. That, I think that was the one. But yeah, if that's it, then I could see Timmy being pansexual. And then my Nicktoons character to round out the group is, she's lesbian. But the funny thing is, it's kind of funny working with that, because she's lesbian, but the characters don't know that. So, like, every time her girlfriend comes into the picture, she's kind of trying to keep it a secret, but I'm still deciding whether I want that to be, like, a long-term thing or not. But every time her girlfriend comes in the picture and they show, like, all that kind of affection, it actually confuses them all. I like to imagine that every single time that comes in the picture, they just kind of look at each other, like, all confused. Because in my eyes, none of them get it. In my fanfic universe, they're all straight, because they all follow canon ships. Except for Timmy, I don't ship him with anybody currently. Because, honestly, I hate Tootie. But, I like to imagine that because none of them have any concept of that, they're just confused by it every time she shows any signs of it. And they never figure it out. That's the thing, too. They never catch on. But yeah, my Nicktoons Unite universe is interesting to work with. Something I also want to point out, because I don't think anyone has noticed this in my fanfics yet, you know how, like, it's determined that each of them are from their own universe, and based on the Timmy Jimmy Power Hour, it's confirmed that each one of their universes treats their appearance and possibly, more than that differently. Like how in Jimmy's world every character is 3D, whereas in Timmy's world everyone's 2D. I wanted to play with that concept, because I was wondering, well, how would our world affect them? And something I also want to point out too is that whenever they go to Mooney's world, it's literally our world. Like it's our reality. Because she lives in our world. Because she's basically me. She has the same personality as me mostly, and she has the same appearance. But basically, I kind of thought if they came to our real world, how would that make them look? And the fan art that Lizzie and I did is kind of like a look into that, where instead of Jenny's like appearance looking like her body is made of her clothes, she actually gains clothing. Like it's made of like I like to imagine sheet metal, but she does actually have like a skirt that's not just attached to her. Let's see, trying to think what else. I like to imagine Danny looks a lot more like a ghost. Like he still has his typical form, but he's like transparent the entire time. Like instead of looking physical all the time, he's always transparent. And another thing to point out is that while they're in our world, they can't take as much damage as they could in their own. Because obviously, this would never be dropped in the story because it would be a major fourth wall break that wouldn't be a good idea. But in our world, they aren't as resistant to pain and injury. Because their worlds are in a cartoon, they can take a lot more pain and injury. But if they are, say, in Mooney's world and they are fighting, they can't take as many hits before having a lot of trouble. The only exception to this is Jenny, because she's a robot. And she was obviously made to be durable. But, and then, like, Danny is kind of on the fence because he is a ghost, but he can still be seriously injured. But yeah, like, say, if something attacked Timmy or Jimmy, they would probably be royally screwed. Because one slash to the body anywhere and they would be just out of commission. Whereas in their worlds, they can take quite a few more hits. And another thing to point out too is that Mooney, because she originated from that world, she can't take hits very well no matter what. No matter whose world she's in. That's one thing about her that doesn't change when she goes to other Nicktoons' worlds. She still has trouble taking hits. Honestly, not much changes with Mooney when she goes to their dimensions because she's already a real person. So all that really would change is a slight difference to her appearance. But yeah, you can tell I think about this way too much. I clearly need a better thing for my brain space because I clearly use too much of my brain space on other things. To the madness, this hotel is my Atlantis. We're forever gonna have a fucking reason to sin. Let me leave my soul to burn and I'll be breathing it in. I'm addicted to the feeling, getting higher than the ceiling. And we're never gonna want this fucking feeling to end. Just concede and give in to your inner demons again. Yeah, I've spent years coming up with this idea. Also, really morbid thought, because Jenny is a robot, wouldn't she outlive her friends? Sorry, this has always been on my mind, and it's a pretty depressing thought. Yes, she would. She would, actually. I don't think I've seen any fanfics about it, but it's a really good idea for a plot. I really need to give that one a read. I don't have a specific story for that. Honestly, the problem is most of my Nicktoons fanfics have gone unfinished because I just haven't had the time or the lack of writer's block. But I can pretty much tell you guys anything you want to know. But, yeah, Jenny would. An even more morbid thought, though, is that eventually she would die. Because technology doesn't last forever. It lasts a hell of a lot longer than a person, most of the time. But it wouldn't last her forever. Like, I think at one point, like, even in the show at one point, they mentioned that Jenny would probably live forever, but that's not true, because eventually her technology would wear out. Especially since the show came out in the 2000s, and that's when technology was rapidly changing. So, because her technology would be basically from around that time, she would be obsolete pretty quickly. In fact, there's a whole episode, actually, based on her fear of that. And it actually also reveals it's one of her biggest fears, is becoming obsolete and basically being left in the garbage. And honestly, that's really what would happen eventually. She could live for many, many, many years, but eventually her technology would wear out and she would basically stop working. Now, it's possible that she could find somebody to repair her if she knew that was happening, but eventually she would stop finding people who could fix her. So, yeah. Because, like, while she would likely live decades longer than her friends, she wouldn't live forever. Eventually, she would die. Like all technology, eventually technology dies. It just doesn't work anymore. Like, her circuits could wear out, or her anything in her could wear out. It's literally a thing that can happen. And we've also seen she's not invincible either. She's been destroyed many times. And that's also proof that she can be destroyed. So even if she doesn't basically die of old age, she could get destroyed, and then and if her mom's gone, then who would fix her? There wouldn't be anybody to fix her. If she lost her mother, then she would basically, unless she was taught how to fix herself, which wouldn't again always be a possible thing she could do, eventually she would just either die of old age or encounter someone who basically would destroy her and have no one to bring her back. That's actually something to bring up around Danny, too, because the fandom has actually speculated for quite some time whether Danny is basically immortal now, because he's half ghost, or if he basically died, would he become full ghost? That's something that pretty much the entire fandom has constantly questioned. And to be honest, we don't really have an answer yet. Although Butch Hartman did confirm something interesting, and this has been a common fanfic trope for the Danny fandom fanbase, and that's that they like to experiment with like other characters getting ghost powers. Like, what if another character went in the portal instead, or what if another character went in the portal later and did the same thing Danny did? And Butch Hartman actually confirmed that if anyone else besides Danny had gone in the portal, they probably would have died. He actually confirmed this. Now, granted, anything Butch Hartman says at this point should be taken with a grain of fucking salt, but I do believe that is true. That if anyone besides Danny had gone in the portal, they probably would have died. It's actually funny, because my favorite Nicktoons writer, SOL Master, she actually, wrote a fanfic using that idea, but of all characters to do it, it was Timmy. Their headcanon in the fanfic is that Timmy and Danny are cousins, which I could totally see. And basically, Timmy gets jealous of Danny's ghost powers and him being a show-off, so he basically does the same thing Danny did, gets ghost powers, but the problem is his are unstable, and it literally almost kills him. And it's only sheer luck and a stroke of luck from Cosmo that they were able to save him. It was also really, really sad, too, because basically Vlad finds out about him, tricks him into getting revenge, and in doing so captures Cosmo and Wanda. And that's what leads up to Timmy's not death. But yeah, the story is really good. I think one of the more recent stories they did was, one based solely off of Jimmy and Timmy, and I like it when people focus on those two specifically. Because there's a lot you can do with them. I'm thinking I might end the stream now. Because I'm pretty tired. You know, and we're not doing much at this point. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream. I'm glad you guys were able to come tonight. Thank you. And, yeah, me and my girlfriend is Alicorn princesses. My designs are so random. Talk to you guys later.